Today we're going to take a look at some stretches that will help you deepen your back bend. This is a complex movement, so it's really best to be performed under the guidance of a qualified teacher. So starting off in a lunging position, the position of the legs you start off with is pretty important. You want to start off with your legs at about 90-degree angles. And then, in order to enter this safely, you want to find the bones of your pelvis and you want to tip the front bones of the pelvis forward, but not flip the tailbone out. So it's just tipping them forward, like you're tilting the pelvis slightly forward. Sucking in the belly will provide the support for the sacrum and the lower back. And then you want to take your pelvis from the tailbone and slide it forward, which is not a tucking of the tailbone, but just a sending it forward like a direction, right? You'll notice that if you keep the pelvis tilting forward while the tailbone moves also forward, then you'll feel that the front side of the right hip, since we're doing the right side, is really opening. You want to press into the base of the left heel, press into the base of the right foot, and find your foundation. Once you find your foundation, you can take your hands to your knee, roll the shoulders down the back, and reach your hands straight up out of the pelvis and straight up out of the torso. You can even open the hands if that's stressing your cardiovascular system, but it's better if the hands are pressed together because that'll help open your shoulders. And you want to sink deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Not bending back, just lifting straight up out of the pelvis. After you take a few breaths here, you can take the right hand out to the side, lean over to the side, and continue reaching and reaching and reaching. And this side lean is going to deepen the opening of the pelvis. Then we'll switch again to the other side, coming onto the left fingertips. You're just reaching, creating space, thinking about the spine lifting away from the waist, the spine lifting away from the waist. Breathing long and deep into the body, the spine lifting away from the waist. And then to exit, you want to come back to the center. Find that connection by pressing into the right knee and all the way back. Let's do the left leg, all right? So you're going to come onto the left side, finding yourself aligned. You'll notice that back bending increases the cardiovascular system, so you'll feel yourself sweating. That's a good sign. It means everything's working properly. Find your pelvis and tip it forward, right? This is a tilt forward. Then you find the tailbone and you move it forward. So that's a direction. Then you're going to press into the base of the right heel, press into the base of the right knee, and finding your foundation, roll the shoulders down the back to lift the spine up out of the pelvis, and then feeling the foundation, lift high. Gazing at the fingers, pressing the elbows into each other. Remember, if it stresses your cardiovascular system too much, you can open the hands, but it's better to have them together. And now, after we've opened the pelvis, we have to do that side lean to get even deeper. Lean over to the left, reach over to the side, and straighten the arm, gazing at your fingers. If you're flexible enough, you may be able to flatten your hand, but you don't want to force that. So it's totally fine to stay up on the fingertips, just feeling the reach and reach and reach out through the foundation. We're almost done. We can just do the other side. Taking the right fingers down, lean over, feeling yourself lifting out of the foundation of your legs, straightening the arm to create nice space through the pelvis, nice space through the pelvis, feeling your foundation. If you can, you even flatten that hand, gazing at the fingers. Keep your breath long and deep. Come back onto your fingers, pull it back to the center, all the way up, and back to the center. You might want to end in a nice child's pose so you could take your knees together and just reach your hands forward. Don't stay too long in child's pose if you're going to continue back bends, right? Allow these postures to really open your pelvis and open your hips and build strength along the whole back.